I feel like it's kind of a given at this point that Street Fighter 6 might just be a reboot of Street Fighter 3. Because honestly, that's what it's been leading up to this whole time with Street Fighter 5. You know, Street Fighter 5, it got a bunch of, it's got like Street Fighter 3 characters in there. The story is pretty much leading up to Street Fighter 3. That the ending being like pretty much the biggest giveaway that that's going to be the case. And if that's the case, I think it'll do good. I think it'll be really dope if Street Fighter 6, just retells the story of, the Street Fighter 3 trilogy and whatnot. That'll be really cool. Cause it's like Street Fighter 3 was dope. I think Street Fighter 3 is so cool. Not only just for like, the fact that, it's a passing of time and that brings a whole cast of new characters. So that was cool. But the thing I really love about Street Fighter 3 is the aesthetic. I love the whole like I love the whole urban aesthetic of Street Fighter 3. With like the hip hop and the jazz and all that stuff like that. And it was really cool. And I feel like Capcom just, I don't know, I feel like they just didn't really like capitalize on it afterwards. Like after that, I feel like they just kind of threw it in the background and they ain't really touched it again. But I mean, I guess I can kind of understand. I don't really see that whole kind of aesthetic really coming back with like Street Fighter 4 or Street Fighter 5. Even though there were some characters that do have like hip hop themed stuff, but as a like overall, I do feel like Street Fighter 3 definitely has that. But yeah, especially nowadays, like everybody and their mama is into like it's like black music, hip hop and all that other stuff. So nowadays, I think it'll do great. I think it'll do great with everybody. And treat Sean better. Hopefully they treat Sean better. Cause for me, like Sean's cool. It's like he goes with the whole aesthetic for me. And to me, I feel like Sean could have easily been the face of Street Fighter 3 because he goes with that whole. I feel like I keep saying the word aesthetic over and over again. But it's like that's what it is, right? That's what it is. And Sean, he fits it. He does really fit it, right? He's this brand new Shoto. He's this new cat on the block with everybody else. He's this brand new Shoto. And the Shotos are pretty much the main characters. So then you got this brand new Shoto, coming out of nowhere, and he's this black dude. Yeah, technically he's Brazilian, but come on now. But he's this black Shoto. He's this new kid on the block, and he's a new kid, but he's raring to go. He wants to fight. He looks up to Ken, which is another cool thing, where he's kind of like a reflection of Sakura, where Sakura had Ryu, and now like we got somebody for Ken, and just like Ken, Sean, he has his own style, like he has his own like flavor to him. He's not very just plain and clear and clean cut, plain and clean cut like Ryu. He has a flavor and a style to him, kind of like Ken does, where he's like he got his hair like he got the faded cut on the side and he got dreads growing out at the top. Especially nowadays, that'll look so good. Cause a lot of black dudes wearing their hair like that, which is kind of funny. Like Sean was kind of ahead of the times. So you bring him in looking like that nowadays. Like oh, I just thought of that. I just really thought of that. Yo, you bring in Sean looking like that as like kind of like the face of Street Fighter 6. I'm gonna guarantee you there's a certain demographic that's gonna eat that game up. Cause you appeal into a demographic with that. I'm telling you, I'm just say that. So that'd be really dope. And yeah, like I was saying, treat Sean better. Not only because he can like really go with that whole aesthetic a lot more than like Alex kind of can, especially nowadays. But also because I feel like he got the short end of the stick in Street Fighter 3. He was always losing, so I feel like he could, you could. They pretty much retconned that anyway in Laura's Street Fighter 3 ending, where we see he won a tournament So apparently that's kind of retconned. So you could make him less of a goof in Street Fighter 3, and I think that'll be cool. But yeah, well, Street Fighter 6. I feel like I said Street Fighter 3 by accident. But yeah, Street Fighter 6 being a reboot of 3 feels like it's bound to happen, and it'll be dope.